Hello, welcome to the new Ryusin Show, and today's a very special episode because we're about to do a Q&A episode. A Q&A episode works like this. You, the viewer, ask the question, I answer. That's simple. Really, that's simple. And the first question I'd like to ask myself is, do you even know how to tie a tie? Because I know everyone's going to be watching this episode, and they're going to be like, dude, you didn't even tie your tie right. Nah, I don't really know how to tie a tie. And you know what? Shut up. Next question. And this is from real viewers. This question comes from user Nightmare, and he's on youtube.com. He asked me, what is the purpose of your show? And I'd like to actually give quite an intelligent answer for once. And maybe I'll try to be intelligent. Really, the purpose of my show is to be original. I believe too often that we see fame, even on YouTube, but it's copying off others. And there's nothing wrong with copying off what works. We see that often done in Hollywood, with video games. We see copying off what works is good. But originality is taking a risk. Originality is daring to be different, not just for the sake of being different, but being different because you believe what you have to offer is great. Well, without being too boring, I believe that's what the Ryusin Show does. I believe it's different and it offers a unique perspective, a unique flavor of humor that I don't believe any other show on YouTube has captured. And that is the purpose of the Ryusin Show! Yeah. My next question comes from It's Meh. It's Meh. Seriously, that's the username. And she's on chatango.com. Her question is, what's your favorite kind of cookie? My favorite kind of cookie is chocolate chip. I really like chocolate chip. And I'm sure everybody's going to say chocolate chip. It's such a typical answer. Nothing really special about it, and I don't really have anything special to say about it. All I'm going to say is I'm really hungry now. And I don't like being made hungry while making an episode of The Ryusin Show. So I must get on to the next question. My next question goes on to Abby. Abby. What a fun name to say. Her question is, did you know I'm out of my Vulcan mind? Abby, I'm out of my Vulcan mind too. But you know what, Abby? As you know, I know you're in Spock's pants right now. Obvious Star Wars pun. But, really, I know you're out of your Vulcan mind. And I think that's what makes you Abby. So, you rock, Abby! You rock, Abby! Power to you! My next question goes to Nyan. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Nyanka. She asks, why does it hurt when I pee? Maybe you've been watching a little bit too much of me. That was lame. Yeah, let's go on to the next question. The next question is actually quite a good one. It comes from AMPS192 on chatango.com. And he asked me, how did you get the idea to start the show? I got the idea to start the show really on a boring day, like always. And, I figured maybe it's time to share who I am to the world for YouTube. And thanks to the power of YouTube, and thanks YouTube founders, you rock! But really, thanks to the power of YouTube, I'm here hosting this show, and I start, to answer the question, the idea to start the show is there really was an idea. I just figured I'd be a cool, badass talk show host, and I think I am AMPS19, wait, what's your name? AMPS192, I think I'm pretty badass, aren't I? I'll chat with you on Chatango later. Yeah, he's on Chatango. Me want Taco Bell. My next question comes from Jinketsu300. As always, he asked me, what the hell were you thinking? I don't know what I was thinking, my favorite Asian dude. I don't know what I was thinking, but you know what? What the hell I was thinking? What the hell were you thinking even bothering to watch this episode? I think that's a real question. But really, you rock. You rock, Ray, you rock! Oh, is it your real name? Ooh, I hope no one heard that. My next question comes from a viewer who wishes to remain anonymous. And she asked me, why are you so weird? Why am I so weird? Well, why is so many people in the world so normal? Why are so many people so normal? And why not be weird? Why not be weird? Because I think being weird allows you to express who you are without any constraints of trying to conform to society. I believe being weird is just being yourself. I believe being weird is not just trying to be different for the sake of being different, but just being yourself. And if weird happens to be yourself, then power to you, because the world needs more unique people. That was lame. My next question comes from Caddick. Caddick on chatango.com. And he asked me, and I like to sing, I love Coca-Cola Man. You know I want some Coca-Cola, man. There's nothing like the refreshing taste of Coca-Cola. I also like Pepsi. Uh-oh, there's a conflict here. Which company is going to sponsor my show? Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Well, Coca-Cola is quite iconic. It's been around for a long time. Well, Pepsi's pretty damn good tasting, too. So, yeah. yeah, that wasn't funny. Oh, my God. This next question comes from Sprite Lovers on Chitango.com. I'll spell the name for you because I know you're going to want to go and chat with this person. SPRITELOVERS on Chitango.com. And he's a dude. He's 16 in the Lone Star State of Texas. Yeah. And he wants to know, he's looking for a relationship. Well, power to him. I think he'll find a girl on here on YouTube. So here it is. It's an advertisement, a love ad on YouTube. I don't know his real name. I just found him and I asked him, you mind if I shout out your name on YouTube.com? And he said, okay, sure, thanks, man. So here I am. I'm, fulfilled your wish. That's about it. That's about all I had to say on my first Q&A session of the Ryusin Show. I hope I came across as pretty badass. And if I didn't, God, maybe I made a fool of myself. But either way, I think making a fool of yourself is actually quite fun because you learn it yourself. You learn who you are. You learn your weaknesses. You learn not to spout off your big mouth. And you learn when to. Yeah. I don't know what I just said, but just know that it was pretty cool answering your questions. And I hope that in my next episode, if you have any questions you want to ask in a future episode of the Ryusin Show, just send me a message. And I will gladly, unless the question is really, touchy, I'll gladly answer your question no matter how obscene or how weird. In fact, the weirder the better sometimes. So that's about all I had to say in this episode of the Ryusin Show, really. Keep the power of love and peace alive, because that's what I believe is best for the world. I believe you just spread the love to everyone you see out there. Spread the love, spread the peace, and that's really all I wanted to say on this episode of the Ryusin Show. I really want to make a difference in the world with my show, if I haven't already clarified that. I know this episode won't likely reach 1 million views, but I don't know why the need is there to get my word out there, but I just believe I have something special to offer the world. So if you can just please send this video to some of your friends, I would really deeply appreciate it, and I really mean it. And that's about all I have to say, and I'll somehow try to pay you back if you just message me. I don't know. I just believe in payback. Pay it forward. Pay It Forward's a great movie, isn't it? I'm really being random here, but thank you for joining me, and as always, stay classy, and please pass this video around. The more the better, and you can even tell your friends to ask me a question. I'll gladly answer them. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I salute you. Keep up the good work, because you were watching my episode, so obviously you have good taste.